All right, well, we'll have that interview out in just a couple of minutes from now. But what I'd like to do at this stage is to show you the latest satellite imagery, which shows the destruction in Iran, including in the school where dozens of children were killed, and also in other areas. So what you see over here is the Shajar-e-Tayyabeh school in Iran. And this is a before image. So this is an image which is from the 14th of May 2024. So it's a couple of years old. And as you can see, there is no damage over here. White roofs in all cases, right? So this is when there was obviously no attack. But if we move over here, this is post-strike, an image of the 4th of March. The same area destroyed completely. A roof with a hole in it over here. More destruction over here. Let's just zoom in a little bit more, if we can, to this area. You can actually see the destruction that's taken place. Similarly, you can see this particular area which has got a hole in it. So this is just one of the many images that I'm going to show you. Let's move to the next image, which will give you an idea of another area where these strikes have taken place. So let's move to the next image. This is an image of the Kermanshah missile base. Pre-strike, an image from the 21st of February. Again, all of these structures are intact over here. Whereas if you move to this area, you will see that they have all, in this particular missile base, every single building has been destroyed, right? So complete destruction over there. Let's move to the next image. And this image shows you another area which is significant. So the next image that we are about to bring you, just give us a few seconds, just loading up. This is one of the most telling high-resolution satellite images from Vanter, which NDTV has been able to actually collect. I'm going to stay on this image for a few moments because this is actually the Kunarak naval base of Iran. And all along over here, and if the camera can track with me, you can see that this entire pier over here has been singed. There is black ash over here. It's been burnt as a result of blasts. And over here, if you zoom in a little bit, you can see a warship of the Iranian Navy on its side and likely sinking. So what we did is we zoomed out, or rather zoomed in, and we've got this image of that warship. So this is that same warship which is sinking over there. You can see it much more clearly in this image. The satellite image capturing a half-sunk Iranian warship in the Kunarak naval base. If we are to move further to the right, these two structures have been completely obliterated. This is an area which has been very badly, heavily targeted by American and Israeli forces. Remember, the United States has said that they are sinking Iran's navy, and that this is an example of what exactly they're doing. Let's move to the next image because the attacks have been taking place across the region. So the next image, and let's have that up, please, is the Kunarak drone base. So it's in that same area. And what you have, a single image over here that shows that this hangar for drones has been completely destroyed over here. So this image shows an element of that destruction. Let's keep changing images. The next one shows you another area which has been badly impacted. This high resolution satellite imagery is the best way, in a sense, to get a realistic idea of what's happening. If we can move to the next image, again, this is the Kunarak Air Base. And I'd like you to focus on these two small holes. So zoom in, you can see two small holes on the roof of these hangars. These are heavily armored and protected hangars. And what this points to is penetration warheads, penetrator warheads, which were used. These go through the cement, right, and explode underneath, destroying everything underneath. So this is very clear, a penetrator warhead over here. The runway has been scarred as well. They've taken a hit on that particular runway, and other areas also see of the runway have taken hits. So let's move to the next image. This is the Garmdarah missile base, and this is the post-strike image. And several buildings, all of which we have highlighted over here. Zoom in, you can see the destruction on the roof. So destruction on the roof over there. This building over here destroyed as well. It is a massive attack at this particular place. You can see over here holes in the roof and buildings completely destroyed. So you can see a hole in the roof over there and this building destroyed. We should have one or two other images. Let's quickly change to those pictures. This is, again, the Garmdarah missile base, a post-strike image, just one image over here. This entire structure has been destroyed in the blasts. It reminds you, in a sense, of Op Sindoor and the attacks by the Indian Air Force on Pakistani hangars. So this structure has been destroyed. And if you have any more images, let's quickly go to them. This is, in fact, the last image, and this is particularly, it's sad in a sense. This is the high-rise apartment in Bahrain. There was a Shahid drone which was fired. It slammed into the building. The video of this was actually played, but it's been captured in this image from space. This entire area has been blackened. This is the impact point when this drone made an impact in this high-rise building. So those are a couple of important images that we've been able to bring you.